Boot, 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 bobbing along. Hi, we're Stuart and Emmy, and we live aboard our 57-foot narrowboat Annie. We're also child-free after infertility, which led to us moving onto our narrowboat in the first place and steered the course of our lives. At this point in time, September 2024, our narrowboat had broken down and we had spent nearly 2 months preparing for a new engine. It finally arrived the day before we set off for a trip to Chester to attend the Storyhouse Childless event, an event exploring life without children and building community. Please join us for our first visit to beautiful Chester and first real-life childless community event.
Chester!
Chester! Who doesn't like a good canal?
Home for tonight and tomorrow.
Yay! It's about the size of the boat.
It's fine. Ooh, what was a clump? Tomorrow's breakfast. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we are in Chester, we're booked into our travel lodge room, and we're here for Storyhouse Childless, which is like a weekend-long event with talks and like support and meeting other childless people. And tonight is some kind of welcome drinks. We've got, I'm not sure what time it is, probably less than an hour till it starts. And Stu's been on 4 trains to get here. I've been on 2. It was quite a crowded, loud train. We're tired and nervous because I'm quite a shy person actually, and I'm nervous because I guess the point of going to a welcome drinks is to meet other people and start getting to know other attendees. But what if it's just like, I don't know, everyone just awkwardly standing around with their own drinks, like in their own couples if they're in a couple, and we don't meet each other, or even worse, what if there are ice-breaking games?
It won't be, because there'll be singles there, and there probably will be people that know each other already, and then maybe there will be ice-breaking games, but also, what do we want out of it? Personally, I want to get a bit more confidence in talking and writing about childlessness, even if it's not directly. And I also want to meet more people, because I do have a lot of childless friends, but a lot of them are childless by choice. And I just would like to meet more people across different spectrums. So going to the meeting event seems to make sense to me.
First, Stu has made delicious sandwiches, so we're having a room picnic.
Oh, let there be sandwiches for all. Oh, there's Storyhouse. Look, it's a big glowing sign that says Storyhouse.
Yeah.
The bin's here speak.
Thank you for using me.
Storyhouse is a charity, and the space includes a library, theatres, cinema, restaurant, and community social space.
So Emmy doesn't like her hair.
We're back from the welcome drinks. We were really nervous at first, but it wasn't like horrible icebreakers. It was like moving around, speed friending, like moving around every 2 minutes. And we met lots of lovely people. I really struggle with facial recognition, so I am genuinely worried I'm not going to recognise anyone I met this evening over the weekend when we had quite intense conversations, and I really liked everyone I met, but their faces are gone. I rely on Stu usually to tell me who people are, but we were doing separate speed friending.
It was a bit full on to do.
It was intense.
It was quite intense, yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice though.
But really nice.
Yeah. Nice meeting lots of different people, coming at a situation like we're in, but from different perspectives, I guess.
I think it's going to be a good weekend.
Yeah.
I'm really tired now. Boop. Good morning. It's Saturday the 28th
Yeah, something like that.
of September. And Storyhouse Childless starts, I think, at 10:15. So it's 9 o'clock and we're going to have a little mini Chester explore before we head to Storyhouse.
Chester is an absolutely stunning city. The city centre is made up of these beautiful old buildings with this sort of double step promenade built into the buildings, and the city is surrounded by a large wall which, although most of it is currently in its medieval form, it actually dates back to the founding of the city as a Roman fort in 79 AD. The city walls are largely accessible and largely walkable, which is a time-honoured tradition for tourists visiting Chester. That one smelled awful, it didn't speak.
Aww. Rude bin.
The first day of Storyhouse Childless, actually, was maybe my favourite day. A high point was a talk about Benjamin Zephaniah, who was a poet who spoke quite openly in the 90s about his infertility, which is something not so many people were doing then. I also got to reconnect personally with one of the panellists, Rod Silvers, who had previously spoken at a talk with Benjamin Zephaniah that we'd attended in 2016, just really when we were starting our own infertility journey. It was quite an amazing full circle moment. We also attended a creative writing session, and afterwards we had the opportunity to present what we'd written in the session. I've been writing quite a lot about my childless journey, but never really posted it anywhere, so stay tuned at the end.
No.
So we've just got back to our hotel after a full day at Storyhouse Childless, which has been amazing, but also overwhelming. We're going to take some notes and we'll probably voice over our thoughts, so you'll probably already have seen them. And we're just getting ready to go out for dinner, just the two of us, and just relax. And it's a plant-based restaurant and I'm really excited about it because we haven't been out for dinner for ages. This restaurant is called Shrub, and it was absolutely delicious. They do lots of small plates where vegetables are the main character and full of flavour.
Let's go for it.
We loved all our little plates. Obviously. Boop. On Sunday, the first session we decided to attend was at 11 a.m, so we spent the morning quietly working. In hindsight, I wish we'd attended the meditation session at 10 a.m, as everyone we met said it was amazing, so it sounds like we missed out.
Thank you for using these.
I'm not saying that's the best thing about Chester, but it is a highlight.
Chester Market is right next to Storyhouse. It's a great space with lots of independent food traders.
And look, there's Storyhouse. Oh, it's... That smells amazing.
That's very good, isn't it?
I wish we had recorded more at the time, as a year later we haven't done this weekend justice, or given a sense of the interactions and sense of community, or shared the contents of the talks, or shown the quiet area you could go if it was all a bit much. After it all finished and continued chatting was finished, we headed out to explore Chester again in the pouring rain.
The canal runs around the city walls, which is kind of awesome.
Should we walk along the wall for a bit?
Enjoying the rain. So there's a very jaunty path along the wall. It slopes quite steeply. There's one solitary boat down there. Wouldn't it be lovely? We've got a 4 train journey home. Won't that be amazing? Well, we had a really amazing weekend, and in the fine tradition of us going away anywhere on the weekend on the train, our train was cancelled and we're now having to find an alternative route home. So we're back in Stockport.
You can hear us over the rain.
Yeah, it's really, really raining. We're waiting for the Trans-Pennine Express now to get us back to Sheffield, and then we've still got another 2 trains from there to back to Thorn.
No, 2 trains.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said 3 trains. 5 trains total to get back to the boat.
Yeah.
We've made it home.
Yeah, we have.
5 trains, but it's actually earlier than it would have been if we were on our original train. It's been a good weekend.
Boop.
Thank you so much for watching this week's video. It's mad that was nearly a year ago, but that does mean that if you're interested in visiting Storyhouse Childless, it is coming up very soon. It's the 13th and 14th of this month, September, in Chester in England.
2025.
2025. It was a really good event. It was really well run last year. We're not able to go this year.
My fault. I didn't book the time off work.
Well, also we've just got so much on this year now. But it was really lovely event, hosted by lovely people, attended by lovely people. Also,
Right afterwards,
from the 15th, is World Childless Week. And on the last day, on the Sunday, the 21st, I'm actually taking part in a panel about overcoming sort of negative questions and the why questions and moving forwards. And I'm really looking forward to it, because I've been on a few panel-y things, but it's nice to be part of it. I have also started a new Instagram.
Oh, sorry, before we go into that, can I just say that World Childless Week is the whole week, and that's all online stuff, so there'll be stuff happening on their Instagram, and there will be webinars all week as well, which you can join online and see later on their YouTube channel, so we'll put the details down below.
Yeah, it's all free, as I believe.
Yeah.
And it's just there for anyone who needs it. As I say, I'm taking part in one of those webinars on the last day, which is lovely. I have also started a new Instagram account where I'm sharing my thoughts on kind of my journey through infertility and childlessness, and just some of what that brings up for me. I also have a blog which I've started and is linked to the Instagram account called Zero and Happy, which is kind of about my journey to find, or a sort of a journey to be contented with the choice that I made to embrace childlessness, the choice we made to embrace childlessness, which is something that I'm really happy and good with now, but something I struggled with for a long time. So my blog is called Zero and Happy, but if you find either of them, you will they'll direct you to the other.
And we'll put links down below as well.
Oh, and that, yeah. So again, thank you so much for watching, and
we'll go back to our engine shenanigans in the next vlog.
goodie. Oh, and a huge thank you to Skyhooks for the lovely donation.
Through Buy Me a Coffee. It really is appreciated. And I think probably there's not as much of it in this vlog because a lot of it was recorded on my phone, but it will be back to it in the next video where Stu's microphone is really dodgy after he dropped his phone in a can of paint. So I think we'll all be using those donations to buy a microphone.
Thank you so much
Thank
again.
you.
See you next time.
Bye.